Hi, friends. Welcome to this week's Time with the Children. Well, I wanted to do something a little different for Time with the Children this week, but it didn't happen. But you know what it did do? It did remind me that I am not in control, which sometimes it's hard for me to understand that I don't get to pick things. Like, it's supposed to snow this week. And honestly, I'm kind of excited about it, but I know some people are like, no, I don't want it to snow. But again, that kind of reminds us that we're not in control, that God is in control and not us. And so that's kind of my lesson this week. Is like, sometimes things don't go like what we want. Like maybe mom and dad made supper and you don't want it. You wanted to have pizza instead. And that you may have not have been very nice when you told them that you weren't going to eat supper. But they're not in control, that they kind of know what's best for you because that's the job of mom and dad, is they take care of you. And that is also like God. God takes care of us. And sometimes he has plans for us that we don't think we want. But that's where our faith comes in, so that we know that God has our best interests at heart and that we have to stop and say, you know what, God? I know that you're in control, that I'm not, and thank you for the reminder. Trust me, it's hard. I even have a hard time with that, and I'm just a wee bit older than the kids, than you guys. But that's okay. I know there's people older than me. Honestly, Otis has a hard time believing that there's people older than me. But there are, that they still have a hard time remembering that we are not in control, that we have to sit back, take a deep breath, and remember that God is in control. So, my little minions, that is the lesson for this week. That it's okay that things don't work out, that you have to have chicken instead of pizza for supper, that God says it's going to snow instead of being sunny. But it's okay. And that life will go on and God's plan will come to show us what it actually is. So, this week, when things don't go quite the way you want them to, take a deep breath and say, Dear Lord, I know you're in control and not me, and thank you for the reminder. Anyways, bye friends. We'll see you next week.